everybody, this is Pramita here, and I will be working on this Christmas journal um, and show you what I've done to it. I've basically stitched the journal and I have a lot of embellishments which I intend to put inside. So I will show you what I'm going to do with this. So this has been a very impromptu session sort of thing. So I am not sure if anybody is watching this. So I have stitched this up with a lot of stuff and I'm going to go through that. So this is a paper pack. I have used a paper pack cardstock cover. I think this is from the collection is, just let me, I'm sorry, I'm not very good at this, it seems. I have nearly cut away the main page. So it is Christmas Stories by this brand. Hi Joey. So this is by Minte by Carola, and I think these are very easily available over England and the Europe, because this is a Polish brand and I love the papers. I'm just going to go through them very quickly with you because I have already used a ton of papers from this pack, and I'll just go through it very quickly. I have each designs come in two, like two sheets of the same design, and the cover page comes with a full page of die cuts. So I have fussy cut these out to be used in the Christmas journal. I am going to list this journal on my Etsy shop, and I did make another one, but that has been spoken for, so I'm not going to show that. This is yet to be sold, so I'm working on this, and I'm going to post this in a day or two because it needs a little bit of finishing up. And these are the journaling cards. You get 2 sheets of journaling cards, and look how beautiful the images are. So I think this is the cut apart sheet. This is the cut apart sheet. It's extremely pretty, and it's called Christmas Stories by Minte by Carola. It's Minte Papers. I think it's a Polish brand. I'm not sure. You can check it out. These are the other papers. I have not used all of the papers. This is another one. All the papers are gorgeous, absolutely breathtaking. You know, there's something vintagey and wintry about this, of course. This is one of the sheets that I have, like it came with 2 sheets of the same thing, and I have used one of this to make the cover of the winter journal, and this is another one. This I have used in the other journal that has been spoken for, and this is absolutely stunning. The papers are stunning, and you get actually 10 sheets, I think, 10 sheets, 5 of the same type, and 1 cut apart. Like this came with 2 cut apart sheets, one with the numbers. If you are planning on doing December daily, then you can use these numbers. 25, they have it till 25, so that's that. And I am going to probably cut these out and use add them in the for the person who's going to buy this. So that's the plan, and the papers are absolutely stunning. I got obsessed with this, and I really like this because it has very light bright kind of feel, but still if you ink this up, then it is going to give you the vintage kind of look, and that's what I've tried to do. So basically what I've done is I have used the cardstock as the cover, and I have left a lot of things that I'm going to use in my journal. So this is actually an altered envelope, and what I've done is I've made a triple pocket, I think triple or 4 pockets. Okay, so this is a book page, and I have used an altered guest check that came with the kit. Now before I proceed, I have used a kit from TLC Creates Vintage. I will post a link to her shop below. You can check it out, and she had given me this and I have used it. I have also used some papers from Ellie's autumn junk journal kit that she had sent me. It reached me pretty late, but I wanted to use some of the papers that she had sent, like this one, and they were so lovely. So whichever went with the theme, I have used it. And this is actually a lot of pockets. Let me show you. So this is one pocket. This is the second pocket too. This is the third pocket you have over here, and the fourth one is the envelope itself, and the fifth one will be at the back. So it's going to be a fully loaded pocket, so you can put a ton of things inside. And I intend to glue only 2 sides, so I'll start off with this and then we'll move on. Okay, so the size of the cover, I think it's sorry, let me check. Okay, I have a centimeters measurement over here. I think that'll do for now, and then we can check that out. Okay, let me check the centimeters. The cover is actually 21 centimeters by 14 centimeters. So it's 21 centimeters by 14 centimeters, the cover. It's a little bit bigger because I had printed the kit in a full journal size. I mean, not the standard traveler's notebook size. This is a journal in itself, and I am still going to work some things on the cover, and I need to add a few things on the cover, and as I go through this, yeah, and I don't generally work with such bigger journal covers or journals, but I don't know, like when I printed this kit out, it came out very big, so I thought, okay, I'll work with that. So this is the envelope that I'm going to put over here. That's going to act as a pocket, so I'm going to add this. Now everything has been inked up, so I don't need to do anything else. I just need to just glue them down and position them, maybe add a few things here and there, but still I don't think I'll be able to finish everything in one go. So I'm going to glue this baby up. Just okay, so it's coming. So I'm just going to glue this part and the bottom part. I hope I'm in the frame, because I am notorious for not being in frame. Okay, and I am going to add this with a little bit of border, because that will give, you know, a little bit of interest to the page. So this is how it's going to look. Let me take into some tissue paper, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so that's that, and I'm going to press this down a little bit so that, you know, it adheres properly. So I have my pocket done, and okay, bye Joe. I'm going to post this so you can watch it later on, no problem. So this is the next page, and what I've done is basically I have just added a red lace, and I'm not going to do anything on this page. I'm going to add the back pocket. Okay, and I did ink that up, and I did keep it somewhere here. Okay, so this is going to be the back pocket. This is the back pocket. Oh, it's looking good. So, and what I've done is I had printed extra papers, extra sheets of paper. I have just used some of the elements from those papers, um, you know, so that I can make pockets, add, tuck spots, make journaling cards. I usually do that. Whenever I'm printing a kit, I print extra pages. So I'm going to add this over here. Okay, so that's the back pocket, and I'm just going to press this a little bit. So let me move this. So after I finish prepping this today, I don't know how much I'll be able to do, but I'll try my best to fix all the pages and stuff like this. I'm going to trim this lace off because it's going to bother me, and move this little bit of glue. And this is the back pocket. So we have our front and the back pockets done. This is the front pocket, this is the back pocket, and I have not used any cardstock pattern papers inside the journal, but I have used that on the cover, like so. But I'm going to add a little bit of bling on the cover. That's going to be another session, not today maybe, because I need to work on the pages first. So this is a belly band sort of thing, but what I like about this is you can keep it like this, or you can glue it like so, and then it becomes a pocket. So what I've done is I have stitched it with the journal itself, and now I'm going to tie some ribbon over here. I have some very thin ribbons. I am going to snip a little bit off, and I'm going to tie this. Hi Julie. I'm going to tie this, and now I don't like too much of dimension in my journals, but so I have tried keeping stuff very minimal. Now I am not going to glue this belly band down, because the person whoever buys this will have the choice, will have the choice to whether she wants to adhere it, or or keep it like this. So it's up to her what she wants to do. So this is another envelope that I had printed in a very small size. So what I've done is basically I have I'm going to glue this part up, and I'll show you how you can make a tuck spot out of this kind of envelope. So I'm going to glue this bottom part, and I'm going to glue just a teeny weeny bit over here. Okay, so I'm done. So now I'm going to close this, and I'm going to press this very lightly, and I'll have a pocket over here. Okay. And on the other side, I can make this into a tuck spot. If I glue this part up. I'm sorry, my hand is moving in all sorts of I'm sorry if you can't see, but I'm just adding glue basically. So I'll try and work as much as possible at one go. But if I don't get it done, then there will be another live. So this is another pocket tuck spot. So you have one over here. I'll just show. So you get to have one over here and the other one over here. Okay. So, and this is a, you know, kit, printable kit, digikit, whatever you say. This is that page. So I'm not going to do anything on this page. This is also a paper that I got from Ellie, so I'm not going to use this page also. I'm not going to do anything over here. This page is pretty flimsy, but still I need to put something. So I thought that I'm going to put this as a tuck spot maybe. So I'm going to glue this. So let's see how I've done this. So okay, no, I don't want this. The same thing. I don't want this then. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a pocket. Now what I've done is I've just stitched the sides and added a bit of lace to this page, and I am going to glue this down, but I'll keep this part open because I like to give a free access. You can stuff many things inside, so I'm going to glue only this part and this part, the bottom and the right hand side, and keep the left hand side open basically. Maybe glue it a little bit till here so that there's an enough opening for you to put things inside. So I did make 2 Christmas journals and one has already been spoken for, so I'm not showing that. And this is the only one that is left. So I will be listing this in my shop, and my journals are very reasonably priced. I want to keep them very open, like everybody can afford them. Okay. So this is going to be a pocket because this page is a little bit lightweight, let's put it this way, and I don't want too much of too much of difficulty when you're writing on this page. So it's going to be like so. So that's that. Yeah, so my pocket is done. So I'll just go through what I've done till now. So this is a pocket. This is like you have 1 pocket, 2 pocket, and 3, 4, and you have another tuck spot. So there are 5 pockets over here, and then you come to the first page. I have not done anything over here. This is the belly band sort of thing. This is a decorative tag sort of thing that I've stitched, and this is another envelope that I've turned into a pocket and tuck spot. This is another page. This is another page. I've not done anything till yet. I'll go through them once I finish the basics. This is another envelope that I want to make into a pocket. So I'm going to glue only the bottom part because that's how I like. So I'm going to glue the bottom part. Yeah. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue over here. And there's your pocket. So you have this pocket, and I tried to make use of the book pages by adding pockets and tuck spots because I know you cannot write on book page. You either have to add something to it or use gesso or something like that. So I have tried to ease that out, and let me move this. So this is another an altered ticket sort of thing. So I'm going to put this over here as a tuck spot, and I like to provide a lot of tuck spots and pockets in the journals that I create, but I also leave a lot of open spaces because Now I want to put it this way, but I think I messed up. So I'm going to just wipe the glue out, and I'm going to glue it on this way. So yeah, so my glue is not coming out. I don't know. So we'll work on that later on. Maybe some other thing that I plan on doing. Uh, okay, so let this glue dry a little bit, then I'm going to work on that. So this is a book page that I might do a thing. So I might do a belly band sort of thing over here, or a tuck spot like so. So I can make it like this. I will trim away the extra part, and let me see, I did have some inked up, uh, you know, some inked up elements. So this is a whole mess, you know. No, I can't seem to find them. Anyways, first I need to trim this a little bit. Okay, first I need to trim this a little bit. I hope this makes sense, because okay, I do have something that I had inked up, but that's in a booklet form. No, I don't want that. So I did print out extra elements, you know, and the funny thing, not the funny thing actually, the good thing about Paulette's kit is that each of the elements come in a separate file, so you can resize everything that you get in the kit. So I'm going to add this as a tuck spot, and that's how it's going to look. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink this up a little bit, not much, because so I need to get my vintage photo, and so I'm going to ink this up. I need a scrap piece. So this is the scrap piece of paper. This is my vintage photo, and sorry, and I'm going to work on this. So I hope I'm not late in posting some Christmas journals. I think I'll be posting only one, but I'll be posting some winter journals, which you can use even in the months of January and early Feb, because I thought that was a better idea. So I'm just going to ink this up a little bit, not too much. Already a little bit grungy, and I don't want to make it any more grungy, so I'm going to put my inking stuff away, and I'm going to put this over here. So this will be like a, you know, tuck spot sort of thing. So I am going to put glue on 3 of the sides. Let me be very careful, because I always tend to mess up. So I'm going to add a little bit of glue. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to add a little bit of glue over here, and then over here, and then I'm going to turn this to make a tuck spot, so that it looks okay. Okay, so now we're done. So I'm going to wipe off the extra part. So now this is a tuck spot. I have this page empty. I can put in something over here. I want to put this, I had printed some extra portions, you know, sheets, and these are some of the die cuts that I made out of them, and I kind of like it, and you can use them as tuck spots also. So I'm not going to glue the whole part, and you'll see how you can use them as your corner tucks. So I'm just going to glue this down a little bit. That's that. So I think it's looking pretty good, and yeah, so that's that. And here is another of that belly band. I'm not going to do anything over here, and I am going to add some pockets, maybe. No, I'm not going to add some pockets. I'm going to add, so I'm going to leave this page as it is. I'm going to move on to the next page, and I'll see what I can do. So this is actually a fold out page, so you can, you know, journal over here. And this is another belly band, the other side. I did one. This is another belly band, so I'm going to tie a little bit of red ribbon over here. And I'm sorry, I just need to get hold of the ribbon, and then we can work around that. I don't usually like to talk too much while I work, so maybe I am not very voluble, so that's okay. I need to get this done. So I'm going to add this red ribbon